What's good is Ozzy. I was representing out of Pure Lava show. Whew, tired. Anyway, you can hit me on my myspace.com/OZZIE hype. Because I get hype, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm in shows. If I'm on a radio, underground radio, college radio, whatever. So it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I can always, I know hits off the bat. Anybody want to tell me, send me music with it, I know a hit when I hear it. I always call it, especially when I listen to the radio. I hear it for the first time, I know what's a hit, what's a not. You know, what's not a hit, you know what I mean? And I'm just looking at the interview all out, or hiphop.com with Fat Joe, you know? And you know what I'm saying? This like one of the realest interviews I ever heard him. Really like he really expressed himself a lot differently, especially in dealing with the case with Remy and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I be wondering, like, all right, you talk about Remy Ma, you have to push it back. People that you dealt with, you know what I'm saying, and why you had to move the Terror Squad off for certain labels and who you work with, like Steve Rifkins or whatever the case may be. But why it took so long for Tony Sunshine to come out? And he was in the studio getting songs like laid down, you know what I'm saying? Like he had like probably 2 albums finished already and it's just sitting on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like, and why take, you know, Remy should have been like come out with a serious album and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're an artist, I feel like when you're an artist and you have people on your label that you have to put out, I think it's a conflict of interest. That's straight up. It's a conflict of interest. You have to give somebody the sometimes you got to pass over the torch to somebody else to help work on that particular person project because they be more focused. Because you're trying to focus on your career, and you know how it goes. If you ain't making no money and trying to build yourself up and put money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you're not going to be able to help the next person up under you. That's that old philosophy mentality in the hip hop, or I should say in the entertainment business. But it don't work like that, because if you have somebody that can work out of your team, can work with your artist, they're going to put 200% into your artist and go all over the place and make sure they hit the streets hard and push that artist to the max. Why? Because that person want to build a name too and make some money too off the artist. I mean, make his money. You know what I mean? Going on tours and stuff and getting his paycheck, and he want to, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do 1,000% in pushing that artist, as well as the head guy, the boss of the label, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about Fat Joe. I remember Fat Joe used to be signed to Relativity. I met Fat Joe when Rafi Daniels had a party called Coolie High. Like all the different artists came through. Fat Joe came through, you know what I'm saying? I met 1 or 2 cats that was like running Relativity. They had this distribution called Red something. In fact, Relativity, it started like in a house or something like that, you know what I mean? And it just kind of expanded more, but You Gotta Flow, Joe, that was like his single on Relativity, you know what I mean? So, and then they, I think Loud Records bought them out, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But it was this Red's Distribution or some name of the company like that. But I met Fat Joe a long time ago, like, I think when I was 19, no, like 20 years old or something like that. I met him a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he was a cool dude then, you know what I'm saying? Just, he was on the grind, so I respect it because he definitely was a person that was on the grind and doing it himself. I met him the same night when I first met Biv from Belle Biv DeVoe, and he had Boys and Men. He brought Boys and Men in the same place. He was on. It wasn't even known at all. He just brought them through and said, "Yo, this gonna be the next hit wonders." You know what I'm saying? I remember I met him the same night. But anyway, I want to see more of Terror Squad, see what's going on with that. You know what I mean? But this is like one of the realest interviews I could say Fat Joe gave, because at least he kept it real. You know what I'm saying? He had arguments or whatever. He said, like, yo, a lot of stuff Remy was saying was true. Maybe it should have been directed to him. Maybe it should have been directed to the other bosses like that deal with the labels. But y'all gotta learn to stick with your team, man. A lot of people don't understand this business, man. This business is hard. It's a job. You know what I mean? For those that's listening to this industry is like a job. You know what I mean? It is a job. And you gotta you gotta grind and sacrifice. Trust me. I know you gotta sacrifice. You know what I mean? But that's what it is though. Fat Joe, you ain't really pushing your artists enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't handling that business. You gotta appoint somebody in your team and handle your business. You know what I mean? For real. Anyway, yo, it's that boy. It's your boy Ozzy Oz representing from the Pure Lava Show. Hit me up on myspace.com. You probably catch me at a club near you, definitely. But hit me up 718-954-2629. And yo, I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying, some of these hip hop artists to come out to Brooklyn and perform. You know what I'm saying? You catch me in the club. Now I just found out today the club that I am, the liquor license is expired. So now they shut down the club, which was Grand Resort. So tight, yo, today. Anyway, yo, hit me up 718-954-2629. I'll let you know the next club you're going to be at. I got to deal with that now. Anyway, I'm out.